Hey guys! This week we are starting our unit on healthy fats. Fats is another one of our macronutrients, and along with the carbohydrates, fats tend to get kind of a bad rap. Back in the 80s, everybody jumped on the non-fat or low-fat craze, and research has shown through the years that in the right amounts of fat, it doesn't necessarily mean that fat in that we take in equals fat on our bodies. So with the right amount and the right types of fats, it can help us lose fat in our body. It helps us lubricate our joints, which helps us move better and prevent injuries. It protects our heart, and it also can help food taste better.
Yeah, so to kind of go in those benefits in a little more detail, one is fuel for our bodies. Of all the macronutrients, fat is the most energy dense, meaning for the smallest amount it can give us a big bang for our buck with energy, which is why if any of you are low on your calories, tend to really low run on your calories, we'll usually plug in for you guys to have, nuts or seeds, because small amounts like a quarter of a cup can really help with that fuel source for energy for your body. Another really important thing that fat does, it actually helps carry fat-soluble vitamins. So there's certain vitamins that we're taking in, like our previous unit, we talked about eating the rainbow. Some of those vitamins that you're taking in, vitamins A, D, E, and K, are actually only transported by fat. So if you're not having fat in your diet, you're actually not getting those vitamins that you think you did, because without it, it's not being transported to your cells. The other thing is brain health. Believe it or not, your brain is about 60% fat. So it kind of goes to say for itself here that without fat in your diet, your brain's not going to function properly. And especially with younger kids, it's not going to grow and develop properly. So that's another real big one. The other thing is, Beth touched on it, is to lose fat. And that helps by a few different ways. One is if fat is your, losing weight is one of your goals in this program, having fat in your diet can really help in a number of ways. One is it helps food taste better. If we have, a full fat dairy or something, it will actually taste better. And when you have the fat-free version, usually what they do is they're left with this bland product, and you'll notice that they actually add things like sugar to it. So like a fat-free yogurt you'll find usually has more sugars in it than the full fat version. The other thing is it's kind of like fiber. So it helps to keep you feeling fuller for a longer period of time, because it takes so long for it to leave your stomach, just like that fiber did. So it gives you that satiety factor. So you'll actually find that you're eating less food when you're eating higher fats. So there's all these benefits that go along with eating the right type of fats and in the right amounts. And Beth will tell you what some of those sources are that can help you do that.
Yeah, so some of the main sources to get these healthy fats in, you're going to get those from your full-fat dairy, like Erica was just saying, not the low-fat or the non-fat. So we want the full-fat dairies, the yogurts and the cottage cheese and those types of cheeses. You're also going to get it from your nuts and seeds and all of your nut butters, the almond butters and all those different types. They have so many different ones out there nowadays, and they're really good with the healthy fats. Fish and fish oils always provide a lot of that, and avocados are a great one. Avocados are a perfect food to kind of add to many different things. You can add them, in with your breakfast, in with your lunches, dinners. So it's
salads,
kind of, it's like such a versatile food, and it's such a great healthy fat source. Eggs is another one. Eggs isn't always everyone's favorite, but eggs you can, kind of do so many different ways. There's so many different varieties of eggs, so you don't really get sick of those, and those are always a great source to choose from.
Yeah, so how much of these foods should you be getting? You should be shooting for around 30% of your daily calories. So most of you, when you do have your macro split, you'll find that you're somewhere around that 30%, give or take. And what that's going to look like is for men, you're going to be shooting for 6 to 8 thumb amounts. So if you look at your thumb, that's about what a serving of fat should look like. Woman, you're shooting for 4 to 6. So that's roughly, for men, that's roughly around like a tablespoon of oil, or 24 almonds. For women, it looks like about a teaspoon of like extra virgin olive oil with your salad dressings, or like 12 almonds. You know, so if you're kind of wondering what that looks like, just kind of look at your thumb, and that's roughly, like we talk about the palm serving for protein. With fats, you can use your thumb when you're out and about. So get ready for the next 2 weeks to talk all about fat. I think it's kind of one of our favorites just because it helps debunk a lot of the myths that are out there. You know, so over the next couple of weeks, we'll be giving you guys lots of supporting documents on the different types of fat, how it is that they help your heart, your brain, your joints. So we're just going to go into more detail with all that supporting documents. So get ready to talk about fat.
Yep, and we'll be looking on your food logs to see you incorporating those healthy fat sources.
Have a great day, guys.
Bye, guys.